Welcome back to On Stage. And now we have our second speaker here at Dunse Shipping Meet 2022. That will be Clyde Travel Management. It's a travel agency specializing in travel in the maritime segment, also offshore and corporate travel. Nobody moves you like Clyde Travel. That's at least what Stena says. And if you don't agree or don't know what Clyde Travel can do for you, stay here and listen to our next speaker. So please give a big hand to Ingvar Plogfeldt, Customer Relation Manager, and Jan Bodén, Sales Manager at Clyde Travel Management. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Jan, will you start the introduction?
Yes, thank you. Welcome to not only ships, but also planes right now. We'll talk about travel. My name is Jan Bodén. I'm the sales manager, Nordic region for Clyde Travel Management, a Stena company. And I've been in the business for over 30 years with business travel, mainly in the Gothenburg area. Ingvar?
Yes, my name is Ingvar Plogfeldt and I have an airline background. I used to work for Scandinavian Airlines, for Finnair and for Qatar Airways. But since March 2022, I work for Clyde Travel Management as Customer Relations Manager. Clyde Travel used to be a rather small local travel agent specialized in Scotland, located in Scotland, specialized in crew change and marine travel. And now it has become, as you can see here, a global travel management company located in 10 different locations, from Houston in the west to Singapore in the east. We are about 100 employees. Headquarters is in Glasgow, Scotland, but the Scandinavian headquarters is in Gothenburg. Clyde Travel is a part 100% owned by Northern Marine Group, which is owned by Stena. So we are a daughter company to Stena AB. You can see the mix of customers that we have. Still, marine travel is the backbone. During the pandemic, this has even been bigger than 40%. But marine travel, crew change, offshore and renewables, wind power mostly, is also a big part of our business. But the corporate segment is also very fast growing.
Well, as Ingvar just told you, the numbers of the clients before the pandemic is pre-pandemic figures. Sadly, the corporate side had a great loss of travel during the pandemic, but you shipping people kept traveling, kept the ships and vessels going, and the supply chain rolling. We thank you very much for that. We are now reaching out again to the corporate side to our excellent service to them as well, not only the shipping industry, but of course we're experts in the shipping industry and maritime travel. And as Ingvar said, started a small company up in Scotland. Now it's a global travel management company, and we're still small enough to care, but also big enough to cope. And we are really passionate about crew changes and crew's well-being. So this is mostly what you think about when you have marine travel. It's seaman fares and marine offshore fares. And perhaps you wonder when I said being passionate about crew changes. Is that just another strong word, or is it what do we mean by that? What we mean is that we won't sell you a ticket you can't travel on. These days with regulations and COVID requirements, you need to have a ticket you really can travel on and it works for you. With our platform, Travel Doc, with each ticket we sell to the traveler, there's a customized link with all the requirements for passport, visas, and the COVID-19 requirements that still are on. So you can surely travel on the ticket you get from us. We also have our own work platform, a workflow platform called Consort, which is great for crew changes. And it's developed together with our clients. Real demand from our clients that have made this possible. And it's a place for logistic officers, crew managers, and even crew in the same environment with our travel consultant to ensure the complex crew mobilizations can be organized and confirmed in one platform, all with the comfort of one of our consultants handling the request. So it's not really an online tool. You're never by yourself on the platform. And with feedback from our clients, we call this our single source of truth.
Yes, and our motto is we don't just book flights, we solve problems. And this is a sample of what you can expect to get if you become a client for Clyde Travel. We will get or negotiate for you the best hotel rates, the best airline fares, depending on where you're going. We have regular meetings, follow-up meetings, monthly meetings, quarterly meetings, or maybe a couple times a year, whatever suits best. And of course, we provide very good statistics on your travel, which is also essential when you're negotiating hotel rates and airline fares. Travel policy advice. I used to say that a travel policy, if it's going to work, it must be understood and acknowledged by the whole organization and easy to follow. Sustainability advice, very important, of course, in these days. We can give you the best sustainability advices depending on where you're going, which airlines are the best, which hotels are the best, car rental companies, and so on. And of course, we can provide you with intelligence, the best knowledge, what is happening in the travel trade and in the airline business that might be of interest for you. And of course, very important is cost savings. This is an example of a UK company. And you can see, as always, the rule of thumb is the earlier you book, the better fares you will get. And you can see here it's very obvious that if you book a couple of days earlier, if it's possible, of course, you can own and save a lot of money. So, Janne, you should always book early, right?
Well, you sure should, because it's not a danger for cheaper tickets to come up there, because we have this great tool. This is my favorite slide. I demand to have it on the show, because it's a small thing, a small tool, but it's a great thing. I never heard about it before in my 30 years in the business, so it's a unique thing to have. It's called Fare Watch. When you book the ticket with us, and it's paid and everything is ready, we don't leave you a ticket. 5 times a day, we check the ticket again for a cheaper one. We do it until 24 hours before departure. If you find a cheaper one, you get a cheaper ticket and money back. So it's a really good thing. So this Fare Watch, we recommend it. It's easy to understand. And one of our largest shipping clients managed to save £19,000 last year. And that is with a reduced flight market of 40%. They used to fly 60% more. So take £19,000 and 3 times that. It's a great saving for the company. And this, of course, together with a long-time issue of returning unused e-tickets. Before, when you have these paper tickets in the office and you didn't fly, you saw a ticket, you can refund it. Today, when it's electronic tickets, they are flying in cyberspace somewhere. You don't remember having it. We find your e-tickets in cyberspace, refund it for you. So unused e-tickets is a great thing. And that's really a thing for Resa, for Stena and Clyde. It's the ethics that we work on. It should be transparent and ethics. So the money we save goes back to the client. And the other 2 pillars before the ethics from Stena and for Clyde is the social and environmental. The 3 biggest things that we have in our work ethics. So what you should really remember about this is we support maritime digitalization, and that don't mean that we leave you with the online tool. You have to book yourself. We have online tools. You can always have a travel agent to help you, like in the Consort platform. We are supporting crew well-being, very important. As I said, we are really passionate about crew changes, and we help you with that all the way. We're also helping to reduce environmental impact. That's a bigger and bigger issue for the travel business and to help the shipping companies and maritime travel to do this. So these three things are really important to remember. If you don't remember anything else, these are three unique selling points to remember.
And we have all learned the hard way recently that pandemics, crises, conflicts, natural disasters, and so on, they not only can happen, they eventually will happen. And when they do, we can immediately locate your travelers where they are and find a good solution to bring them home safely. What you also get is a 24-hour service. That's not unique, but what is rather unusual is that it's free of charge. You don't have to pay anything extra to use our 24-hour service, which is quite unusual.
Yes, most companies in the travel business have a charge, maybe £50, 500 Swedish crowns, and we know the shipping business works 24/7, 365 days a year. We want to help the shipping business. We also do the same, and you can call us for free anytime. It's unique, really. It's a good thing.
So thank you very much for listening and taking your time. And please visit us. We will be in the Stena stand all day today and all day tomorrow. So please come forward and we'll have a chat.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Come here in the light, Ingvar. Thank you, Ingvar and Jan. Some questions. Clyde is owned by Stena.
Yes.
And my question is if there is any other competitors or business that can use Clyde?
Yes. Yes, we can. If there are competitors to Stena, we can also have them as clients. We've checked that very thoroughly.
That's really good.
Yes, so no problem there.
Yes. And how does Clyde Travel also achieve for their customers, I mean, security and control and availability?
Like we say,
Yeah, it's really the key question here about security. All the travelers have their own traveler profile, and the company have the company profiles in our systems. So when you call us, we know who you are. If you don't have a profile, you can't book anything. It's really high security. As I said, cost savings, unused e-tickets, really good thing. Fair watch, it's a great thing. I love it already. And of course, Ingvar provided all the details you need about the statistics. And in statistics, we find the real savings. When you look at travel 6 months or 1 year afterwards, we can see the real savings for you in statistics. And that's Ingvar's biggest job.
And now in this digital world, can you offer a self-booking system online?
we can, yes.
Yes. Of course, it's a big question now. We have a couple of them, but we don't make you do them if you don't like to. You can always have your own personal travel agent with a personal service. That's what we're all about. That we're best at. But sure, we have online tool travels. And remember, the Contour platform is not an online tool for yourself. You always have a travel agent in the other end helping you out.
Thank you so much, Jan Bodén and Ingvar Plogfeldt, Clyde Travel. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.